They look like tomatoes to me, but they don't taste like tomatoes.
They're not persimmons, are they? That's a persimmon?
Persimmons? Oh, so it's from the tomato family?
Yeah, I think so.
I love these.
Wow, it's very interesting.
You like it, right?
Yeah, not to be...
Thistleus? Not to be confused with syphilis?
Thistleus.
Thistleus? What type of name? What type of name is that? Oh, okay. Interesting. I'd never heard of that. Yeah, it's unique. I've never tasted anything like that. Wow. Tried something new. Rus as in juice, not raz as in raspberry. Like rus as in juice. Raspberry.
As in full.
As in full. Bhari. Raspberry. So full of juice. Oh, it makes much sense. I don't know what the etymology of raspberry is.
Also known as Cape gooseberries, not to be mistaken for the true gooseberry. It's the Cape gooseberry.
Okay, so I think so it's raspberry, meaning full of juice, and Cape gooseberry, and thistleus, not to be confused with syphilis. It's this close to having a head-on collision. This close. I was like really tentative coming around this curve on the main road there in Kalkarby. And this dude comes straight up playing chicken with us, all the way to the side, like where cars are parked on this side, all the way to this side, full speed with no lights on. There was no way to see him. It's like right at the last second, and because I was going slower, because it's just ludicrous. It's 10:30 at night. The dude is passing 3 lanes of cars with no lights on. Okay, what is going on in this book? This is for Hindi homework. Mohan. Balpoti. What? Hair and poti is what?
I think it's granddaughter, but I'm not 100% sure about that.
Okay. What is going on with this kid? What is on his head? I'm telling you, it's underwear. He's wearing underwear on his head.
Pretty sure someone just took that picture of their baby and put it on Facebook, and then they just stole it and put it on the front of this. 100% sure that's what happened here.
Rivers has his cute new sweater vest on. I like your new sweater vest. Very nice. Car cable? What's a car cable? We're celebrating New Year's Eve by playing a Dave and Anna original version of Who Knew, using coins and
Master Chef, pirates,
and
cupcakes,
like deli related and or family related stuff. That's nothing deli there.
all baked shawarma.
All baked shawarma.
Ooh, nice.
We got some momos over here and some stuff. Yeah, these are good momos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love these
momos
ones.
right here too.
Ew!
Oh man, he's about to tap. Satya's got some cider.
Yeah.
And I'm reading this book, Ready Player One. I'm addicted to this
Ready
book. I'm
Player
like reading it in
It
between
came up on my
conversations.
tablet. Everything you buy comes on my tablet.
Got it for Christmas, and in 3 days I've almost finished it. So I was reprimanded by Prasanna Kundu for not mentioning MS Dhoni's retirement from Test cricket. Here he is. And I think it's interesting the wording on this article. MS Dhoni ka test se sannyas. That's what they say, retirement, which is also the word for like taking on a monk's kind of life, right? I mean, that's kind of what the same term you would use, sannyas. I think that's interesting. I didn't know that was the same word for retirement. Virat Yug Shuru. So the age of Virat has begun. I just think, just the way, like the words that are used in that are just really like epic. Yug, sannyas. Shows how big cricket is. As to, I mean, Prasanna was pretty angry with me that I did not mention this. In my defense, Prasanna, I don't talk about sports because I don't care about sports. Sorry, I know that cricket is a big deal in India, but I don't care about American football. I don't care about football internationally. I don't care about basketball. I don't care about soccer. I don't care about baseball. I'm sorry, soccer is football, but whatever. That shows you how much I care. Tennis, none of it, I don't care. Sure, I like being outside, but I just find competitive sports boring, quite frankly, in comparison to films and video games. So, okay, that came across really cynical sounding. My wife actually does like cricket. She's never really sat down for test cricket. All she's ever watched is T20. Can promise this. We are doing a cricket special edition in which we're going to compare this, our American Indian side. We're going to take baseball, we're going to take cricket, compare and contrast. We're going to teach Indians to play baseball, and Indians are going to teach us to play cricket. And then we'll have like a huge contest to see who can play the other sport better. So that'll be one of our American Indian specials coming up around the time that IPL starts up. It's not that we have anything against cricket, it's just that I just don't care about sports. And so I'm so far behind on sports in general. So no hard feelings. I just don't like sports. Unless it's surfing or competitive gaming. Even the competitive surfing side, I just don't care. Like, I tried to watch a couple contests in the last 3 months. They've been live broadcasting some of them, and I think I watched like 10 or 15 minutes. I was like, this is boring. I just can't handle it. Last Drop of Poison mentioned a music video called Anu Anti, and it's about the tendency of Indian society to say that there's only doctors and engineers are the only type of jobs you can have. I think it's doctors and engineers. Hilarious though. It's really a good parody rap video. Check it out. I got a link in the description.
Hanging out with you is like being on the Truman Show. We'll be walking down the road and you'll be like, what'd you think of that?
You don't know how many other cameras I have hidden.
Got nothing to say about that.
Kicks.
Okay, so should we let Melissa go first? Chris in it?
You gonna do a dance? You gonna do a dance for us? I know my wife best.
Okay.
You're limited to what's in your hand.
That's the thing. I feel like I know her better than this.
Yes.
And I know that there's nothing
So-
over a 3 in my hand.
All right.
This person maybe
We don't
has
need
an
commentary.
unfair thing.
Hey, they need footage. Go ahead.
Because I actually don't own a pashmina shawl, so I don't really know if I like them or not.
If you know your wife so well, you should know what you should have got for Christmas, my friend.
She did that on purpose.
Yeah.
I don't own one. They're expensive.
They're good.
All right, I do like nose
Okay,
rings.
this is not the same.
Whose
No, it's
nose
not.
rings?
No, I made a bag of
Nose
momos.
rings.
Whose nose ring? You
Me.
Oh, Subway sandwiches.
That's why
got-
David asked for the
Yep.
Subway reference.
But
Bless the Lord.
animated movies.
I did not think I
And fireworks.
Wow.
I'm
Animated
surprised.
movies? What do you-
wow.
Yeah.
What amazing taste you have.
Or handicap.
Okay, pass the cards. Pass the cards.
Okay, pass the cards.
Bahul Dwar Singh asked which type of Canon camera I have. It's a Canon 60D, not a 7D. I don't know. I'm going to stick with the 60D. I've been really happy with it. Bobby Jane asked if I would ever consider getting Indian citizenship. I don't know. I don't even think that's a possibility. I'm not sure. We're going to look into something for Rohan. Maybe see if he can get a OCI or a PIO or something like that, because he was born here. Why is the color bad? Vishal Shrivastava asks. My Airtel connection is 4 megabits per second. The upload speed is way worse than that. So it takes 80 minutes, like I said, to upload a video. I have to render everything out at 2 Mbps, so that's a huge degradation in quality right there. Sorry, they're daily vlogs, man. Like I have an upload limit cap on my account, and this upload speed is so low. So that's just the way it is. Mr. Honest Lethal asks if PK has made Amir my favorite actor. I don't think Amir is my favorite actor. If he were, I mean, I was already a fan of him from Lagan. Even in a film like Gujani, I actually really think he was great in Gujani, honestly. Especially the flashback parts. It's just the movie's a little silly. No, I mean, he's not my favorite actor. He's my favorite at the cons. And I thought he did great in PK. I thought he did really good. After the Sprite slogan, Sprite until I die, or whatever it was. So as for some other bad slogans, none on a bike said, Sega, up to 6 billion players. Chill your gel for Amul Cool. From Abhijit M. Oh, and Yogesh Dubey asked if there's a difference in my routine from America to India. Yeah, I would say kind of what I was talking about earlier, just infrastructural issues, even in Delhi. I don't like to bad mouth India, I try not to do that, but infrastructure, Subhadai, it's obviously not as easy here. So I've learned a lot from Indians about dealing with some of these things. There's some people just say, oh well, you know, there's just nothing that can be done about it. But other people just have this plucky sort of determination that is, I find really admirable. Life is easier in my hometown where I live. I mean, power never goes out. Like, never. Like, it takes a natural disaster in order to put the power out. It requires more jazz improvisation, I feel like, living in India. It's a different way to live. It's not one that I I think people would want to choose initially, but it makes you reevaluate your life better. I feel like a lot of things that I take for granted in America don't always make me a better person. At a certain point where luxury starts choking out human decency. Well, recording this about 45 minutes before midnight, before the turning over to a new year. 2015 is almost here. So by the time you lords and ladies see this, it will be January 1st if you're living in India. If you're in America, you still will be waiting for January 1st to come. For those of you who it's already ticked over for, Happy New Year. And until this evening, because I will be posting a January 1st video today, until this evening, keep it creative, keep it cross-cultural, and keep it constructive, YouTubers. Thank you very much.